Testing. Hello. Hello, dork. You ready? This game is getting sadder, by the way. I thought you should know that. I'm seeing a lot of dead people. But it's okay, they've been dead for a long time. But I think their whole race may have gotten wiped out. So that's kind of a bummer. So right now, we're on a fire moon, volcanic fire moon or something, I don't know. And we are trying to get information about anything because we're a little confused. We have a lot of pieces of the puzzle, but we don't know what's going on, so we're gonna read more of these ancient writings. Friends in the Timber Hearth Mines. So that's the mines, my home planet. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. And that's necessary because they were using that to build something on the ash twin or fire twin, whatever, the twin moons. You send us more of the same for additional testing. Yeah, so they have a couple forges that we're paying attention to here. Hey, Ubers, but I haven't been to any of them. Hollow's Lantern is where I'm at right now. You must be fired up about crafting the protective shell. Okay, so yeah. So my home planet is where they mined the ore to make the protective shell. Patty. Make the protective shell around Ash Twin, so maybe I can learn more at the forge or at my home planet about how to get through that protective shell or something. I have no idea. Supernova proof is very important because every 22 minutes we're in a sort of time loop where the sun is going supernova. So maybe that's where they're in. They're hiding inside the Ash Twin. Maybe they're not all dead. They're just exploding the entire universe to generate enough energy for the time loop so that they can use the time loop to find the eye of the universe, which was here before the universe somehow, or something. Alright, maybe they're not as nice people as I want. Interesting. This is very important information. Alright, so this is Timber Hearth. We can use this to see where in Timber Hearth it is, but I think I've already been here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've already been here in this mine. This is like what they use to like let you see other places that you're not in. I think that's everything there is to explore here. Oh dear, I might just have killed myself. I didn't. Great. Let's go back in our ship. I actually don't want to hold this anymore. Can I put this down somewhere? Thank you. Watch streak reached? Oh my gosh. Plus 350 points. Alright, what did we learn? Went to the volcanic testing site, we learned this stuff. So, we can get inside potentially if there's a small crack or opening in the protective shell. And it's only briefly supernova proof, so I don't think it's actually going to save them. I think it's just where they're housing the time loop stuff, so they can use the energy before it actually consumes them. So yeah, this is one of the cool things about this game, right? Is like every time you discover something, it puts it on this chart, and then there's like a bunch of connections, which is really quite interesting. But I'm getting a bit, that's how you can get overwhelmed, right? If you just follow every lead ever, you're gonna get very overwhelmed very quickly. So you have to kind of like find a thread, tug on the thread, and then like follow the plot lines. And I think I'm finally ready to go to Giant's Deep. I haven't done anything in Giant's Deep, but I'm ready to, I have many things leading me there, and I think it would be useful to check it out. But I thought that would be a good thing to do on stream since I've never been there. Actually, that's not true. Giant's Deep is the literal first place I went to in my playthrough, and I subsequently died. And I haven't been back since, so we're gonna go check it out. How do I get out of here? Great. Let's go to Giant's Deep. Really, we will not die this time. All right. 16 kilometers away. We'll start decelerating at like 7 kilometers maybe. No, I don't want to hit it. Alright, so we're gonna try to find our buddy Gabbro. Oh my gosh. Alright, so the clockwise ones go up, the counterclockwise ones go down. So if we ever want to go underwater, we'll follow those. But first, I want to find my buddy. Okay? There's a lot going on here, oh my gosh. It's very scary here, I'm going to be honest. Where is the guy? It's not terrifying? Oh, he's over here. Okay, I think he's here. He's gonna give us the lowdown on this section, okay? We're not gonna die this time. Not gonna die this time. Gravity is so heavy here. Big planet. I guess that makes sense, right? Alright, so he's over there. 2 times gravity. Don't kick W me, man. I've learned. How are you playing a flute with an astronaut suit on? What are you doing, Gabby? Lately, I keep dying repeatedly. I've been trying to tell people that. Nobody's believed me. Time loop, okay. You're taking this pretty well. Is this guy just high, playing a flute on a hammock? I don't feel like I'd find a time loop very fun. Why is it only us that can tell? Well, this is quite interesting. He also gets the memory replay. Okay, so we both had that interesting Know My Statue interaction. He found a Nomai statue on Giant's Deep on one of the islands. I replayed the memories like it'd seen them through my own eyes, like we're somehow transmitting to them. Interesting. Okay, tell me some stuff. I found your quantum poem. I didn't know that was his. Alright, what are you doing out here? Nothing interesting. What should I explore? Bright flash in the sky. Yep, that's where they sent out the probe to find the eye of the universe. It's pointing a different direction each loop. Statue Island. Alright, we should... Actually, I don't think we need to write this stuff down. I think it goes into our journal. Whole glowy business happened. Yep. It's the one with two islands connecting it by a natural rock arch. I'm not gonna get hit by a cyclone right now, am I? It looks like we're sinking. Am I crazy? Oh my gosh. Gabbro, we're in outer space. How are you this chill? Dude. What? And we're back. And we're fine. Heck. Where's my ship? It's still here. Interesting. There's a strong current under the surface that prevents you from sinking. 4 islands. Where's your ship? He doesn't know. This guy's nuts. These crystals house the ghost matter that kills you. But it's like super dense matter of some kind. I don't know. Why am I walking up here instead of just flying? What is that over there? Looks like a dark bramble seed. Ooh, I forgot we can doze off. That is actually very useful. Let's get to our ship. Alright. Let's do some exploring. So yeah, everything he tells me gets written down here. Like lots of places I can go. Yeah, so there's some connections there. I'd like to go into the depths. I feel like there's a lot of interesting things there in the depths. So we're gonna look for the cyclone that's going the opposite direction as all the other cyclones. We're gonna try to go underwater. Alright, so you can see that most of these cyclones are going to the right, or to the left. The front of them are going to the left. You just need to find the cyclone that's going to the right in the front. Like this one. This one should bring me down. So I go into here and I can get underwater and get a bunch of cool stuff. This will be fine. Wait, it wasn't fine. Is this not going in opposite direction as all the other ones? Am I crazy? Oh, I'm not crazy. We are underwater. And now there's some kind of weird thing under the core. Okay, well, let's check this out. We got a giant jellyfish. Am I gonna die? Ow. Alright, we gotta fix the ship. Everything's fine. We fixed it, right? Alright, don't fly into that, guys. Alright, we're in the depths. There's an electrical field surrounding the planet's core. I see the jellyfish. I don't think I can do anything here. Presumably these guys also hurt. Right? How does it keep out the water? Force field, man. I don't know. Alright, well, this seems useless at the moment. This probe tracking water is underwater. Oh no! No! The world's about to end. I hate this stupid song. Interesting. Jellyfish is going back underneath. Oh gosh. Alright, we're up. I'll show you guys. See, the sun's going supernova right now. See how it's compressing? Being like denser and denser. And eventually it like folds in on itself. There it is. Can we run away from it by going into dark bramble? Oh yeah, that's not good. That is not good, my friends. Run away! Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. I think we're in for it now. Hey, I made it in. Oh. Hattie, leave it. All right, let's see our life flash before our eyes. Lovely. All right, so going underwater didn't seem to be that helpful for me. See, there's the probe launching. Oh my gosh, the probe is. I think the probe hit our planet this time. We should look for that. Should look for it, yeah. Didn't it look like it hit our planet? Oh no, it didn't. Look, see, it's going out that way. It did not hit the planet. Well, guess we'll go back and check out this planet. There's the quantum moon up there. It like teleports. It's really quite irritating. I haven't figured out how to get on top of it. It's like whenever you get close to this, it'll just like disappear. When you try to get on it. Like, I'm wondering if it's like in total darkness whether I can do something. Like when we're behind the planet. I don't think so. I think it's just gonna disappear. Yep. Alright, well, let's explore a bit more over here. That's his home. It's a big cyclone over there. This is supposed to have some good information about the whatchamacallits. Let's check this out. Got my spacesuit on. Gosh, I really don't like the heavy gravity around here. It's a lot harder to move around. Ow. Can you imagine walking around in double gravity? Yeah, here's the little icons showing that, yeah, clockwise and counterclockwise ones are behaving differently. Here's the probe launcher model before it broke. We need to put a scroll in there so we can read it. Again, here's skeletons of the natives. Orbital probe cannon is what it's called, yeah. Ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep. That's the thing that shot off when I woke up that I thought went into my planet. It did not. So we need the probe tracking system. And then we can find the probe to get more information. So here's the construction yard apparently. That's good to know. Makes sense, since they constructed the probe cannon. They are worried the cannon's gonna break. It does. Are you going gelatinous on us? Oh. any other scrolls here? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, forgot. Yeah. These are like, oh gosh, this is confusing. Those are like artificial gravity things. So this is the brittle hollow projection stone. Oh my gosh, well, we got launched into space. Really don't like that. But, don't worry, we're falling back to the planet. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. The current always pushes us back up. This planet is the worst. Again, more information about the tornadoes. Right, we can put this to get information. I forget which. Oh yeah, that's Giant's Deep. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. This is ore. Some ore. I don't remember which kind sank beneath the current. It's probably gonna have to do with that tornado, the cyclone of a certain direction. You already know this. Oh wait, that is really interesting. We have already read this, even though we haven't been here. Yeah. We already saw that elsewhere, actually, which is quite interesting. And then, yeah, we could connect these two things. Oh, control module projection stone. Again, would let us see the control module, but that's not really helpful. I think we may have already read this too. Problem with the proposed power source. Huh. Not sure what that's all about. Would it ever make sense to take this projection stone? I don't think that helps. It never makes sense to walk around this. I don't think so on that either. I think we are all explored up here. And go back to my ship. Or somewhere else on Giant's Deep. Gosh. I'm really so heavy on this planet. Alright, so yeah, see how we explored the construction yard and that put connections to the Southern Observatory, which is where it studies the cyclone. Has connections to the tornado simulation, again the cyclones, and the ocean's depths, because we now know how to get to the ocean's depths. Still don't know how to get through that electrical field though. Have we heard anything in this game about getting through electrical fields? I mean, maybe that's related to the quantum moon. I don't know. And so here's what's interesting, right? Is we're trying to find the probe tracking module, and we know through looking at it through the projection pool, which again gives you like a visual connection to another place, that this place is, that the probe tracking module is underwater with a purple electricity outside. So clearly, right, it's underwater in Giant's Deep, but I didn't see it sitting around So... Oh... No. I don't think this will work. I have a theory. I have an idea. I have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Like, are you actually in two places at once when that happens? Or not? Because... I'll show you. Because, again, we can see it. Wait, this is the control module. This doesn't help me right now, but it will still prove the point, right? This lets me see the control module, which is up in orbit around Giant's Deep. I've been here before. I know what it looks like. I may need to revisit it, but my point is... Alright, I don't think it'll work, but... If I can launch that... and make the scout... No, I can't. I wanted to put the scout through this portal with me. And that way I could locate it that way. But I am unable to do so. Alright, well, it was a pretty good idea in my opinion. But it did not work. So we need to... I don't know what all these pictures are for. Well, let's find Statue Island. Maybe that'll give us a clue. 'Cause, yeah, I don't understand how to do anything useful in the depths. Like, I feel like getting there is very big. Maybe I need to go through a bigger one. Right, here is Statue Island. I think he mentioned the arch. So it's really important to land our ship here on this sucker thing. Because if you land it on the sucker thing, then when you get launched into space by the cyclones, your ship does not also get launched to outer space, and that's very useful. Unfortunately, it does mean I have to do a little bit more walking around because I can't just fly my ship to where I want to go. Statue Workshop is in here, but the door is broken. So they're creating statues, which means they might be trying to target some of us. We have to maybe choose some of us to... Oh gosh, this is bad. Because there's no gravity, or there's so much gravity, if you fall off, you're really quite screwed. Like, if the cyclone comes while we're off of this, we're gonna be in for a bad time. Oh, also, by the way, this is one of the statues. Seems to be broken. How am I supposed to get across? Because it wasn't like that. Alright, the answer is walking. If you jump, you get... So these are like little gravity crystals. If you jump, you get out of the gravity crystals, and then of course regular gravity takes hold again. Again, here's another one of those cyclone diagrams. Also, we're running out of time. The universe is going to explode. The sun's going to explode again. So that's a little stressful. They're gonna test the I feel like this looks like different writing. Are all the writings different? Like scripts? They're gonna test the memory statues. Okay, well, I guess we know what those things are. They're memory statues. Are they stealing our memories? How do they work? What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Don't do that. Maybe they tested it out on Gabbro and then tried to use it for me. And launch our scout into here. What do we see? It's not. Launch it there. Again, we can see this statue. There's other things underneath here. I think we should be able to get into here. Different way. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. And large. Oh, I think we might be about to get cycloned. Well, you guys ready for a wild ride? As I think we're going off into space. Here we go. I do not like this. Yeah. More than half the day is done. Wait a minute. Something weird is happening when I'm in this cyclone thing. Does that like protect me from getting thrown off? I think it does. I think that's what those are, right? There's some sort of, it's like earthquake shelters. You know what I'm saying? That's quite interesting. Okay, I need to go underground here somewhere. That's where that scout is. Let's see how to do that. Hey Kendra, how you doing? We've only seen about 8 dead bodies. They were on a ship that brought them to this solar system, and then they crashed inside of this crazy mind maze thorn planet thing. And they set off some escape pods, and 2 of the escape pods got away, and one of them got stuck in the same thorn thing, and they got stuck in, so they tried to find their way back to their main ship, which had better life support, and they essentially got to it, but they couldn't get the last, and they just all died. Like just moments away from safety, and you could see their frozen bodies around it. That was kind of a bummer. No, I don't think we have any family in this, so yeah, you don't have anyone, you don't have anyone to lose. I have not killed anyone. Although every 22 minutes the entire universe dies. But then we go back in time, so no harm, no foul. Yeah, we need to really look at those statues. I have to figure out how to get there. But we're not the one killing everyone. Somehow this murder comet is flying into the sun and causing it to go supernova. In the video game, Kendra. Alright, we need to get into the workshop, which is inside the island. How do we get there? Can someone give me directions before the universe blows up? Because the front door is broken. Am I just supposed to... This thing looks useful. I don't know what to do. I think I'm supposed to go back to my ship, but I hope this doesn't kill me because gravity is so ouch. Strong. Did I learn anything here? Yeah, we need to get in the statue workshop. Oh, I forgot. The children did say there's another way of getting there. Probably from underwater or something, right? And the bottom of the cave's filled with water? Yeah. Alright, we're supposed to sneak in there. Oh, yeah. Is there anywhere to park? I don't think so. Oh wait, yeah there is, right? Up there. Oh gosh, this is not... This is not... Ow! We're gonna break our... Our ship's gonna break for sure. We're just bumping around. This is where the door was that was broken, right? Yeah. That's how you were supposed to get inside. Oh my gosh, I cannot go up. Here's more of the statues. Presumably these ones are getting created right now. They're not done. This is what the Nomai look like. Hairy, three-eyed guys. October, please stop pressing my keyboard. There's my scout. We got another statue over here. Let's read about it. So the statues pair with people. So one of the statues paired with me. One of the statues paired with Gabbro here on Giant's Deep. And then, yep, the eyes will open. That shows that it's paired. Daz's statue will record his memories. All of our recorded memories, all of my recorded memories from all of these time loops, and all of Gabbro's recorded memories from all the time loops is going to be sent to the Ash Twin Project, which is deep inside a protected layer very close to the sun. Hey, Fire Snout. Okay. This is not creepy at all. I'm not convinced these people are dead. I don't think they're gone. This sounds very current. Extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. Great. So yeah, they did a test pair with Daz. So we each have our own storage units inside Ash Twin. I may have seen some of these, but I think they might also just be inside the core. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've gone to the Ash Twin, because I forgot you can just chill by the fire and let some time pass. So this is my second playthrough, but first real playthrough. I played this game for the first time like three years ago, because it was highly recommended to me by one of my friends. And I just did not get into it. I was so overwhelmed. I would just like try to 100% one planet at a time and then have no idea what's going on because there's like 20 different threads in each planet. And I just got overwhelmed and not that interested. Couldn't figure out what's going on. This time I'm approaching it in a much more logical way. I was just like, okay, there's something over there I haven't explored. That's fine. I'm going to explore the thing that I care about right now. So it's been a lot more interesting. Yeah, in the Ash Twin project, there's a storage unit for at least 2 of us and the test subject. So at least 3 storage units in there that has a mask. I don't know what that means. The statue's counterpart. So yeah, statues come in pairs or some such. And it sends those memories back to the corresponding nomai. Okay, so it's recording the memories, but it is sending the memories back to me. And that's why Gabbro and I are able to remember. Yeah, it truly is a remarkable game. Definitely one of my favorites. That's why we're the only ones that can remember, because the statues are sending us our memories. Like, that's why every time we die, right, we're replaying the memories because it's going back to the statue, and then when we wake up, the statue sends it back to us, and that's how we remember, because we just, in every single iteration of the time loop, are getting sent our past memories that are getting recorded. Nobody else's memories are getting recorded because they don't have a statue, and that's why nobody else seems to be aware that we are in a time loop. My cat was being obnoxious, so I'm holding her. She usually immediately jumps off, but she was just sitting in my arms. Okay, that is very useful information. Well, not useful. It's good lore. I don't know if it actually tells me anything yet. Over here, this looks important. No, I think this is just showing. This is October. Stop eating everything. Come on. Yeah, I think this is just showing the order of everything, the loop process that is the recording of memories. I always check behind those things. There's never anything behind it, but I always check for some reason. All right, let's keep going up. Oh, get to the safe zone. Tornado warning. I don't think we actually need to do this, but it's kind of fun now that I know what they do. About to get launched. Really quite interesting. Yeah, we can't get out. And then the ship, I think, gets sucked back normally, but there wasn't a landing pad for me here. Time-wise, looks like we got about 5 minutes left. No, probably more than 5. Alright, so we have here the Ash Twin projection stone. The masts are inside the project, which we haven't gotten into yet. Statues will not pair until the project succeeds. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. They'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. Again, the project, I believe, being the time loop, generating the energy. They probably identified, right, that the sun is about to go supernova, and they're harnessing the energy of the sun to do the time loop. Oh, but they will also activate if there's an equipment failure. So maybe there's an equipment failure too. We don't know. If anything goes wrong with the project, statues will make us aware of the situation, let us fix it. And maybe that is really where we're at. We are aware of the situation, we're trying to fix it. They're using the native life forms to help them. So at least Daz is aware of what's going on if he's not dead. Is Daz dead? I don't know. Again, we can see inside the Ash Twin right now. This is where we're trying to get to. We have checked this out before. Okay, so these are the masks. And you can see that 1, 2, 3 of these masks are working. Goodness. Seems like this is really going nuts inside. 3 of these masks are active, which does seem to indicate there is still Daz out there. Now we need to get up there somehow to read that stuff. It's gonna be a bit hard. I don't think we can fly up there. I don't want to wait for a tornado. But maybe that is the play. I don't think it's gonna work. Ow. Should I like set my ship up so I can climb on my ship maybe? Oh, so heavy. Oh. Repair the hole. Oh my gosh. Ha! I think we might be, okay. I did not think this is what I'm supposed to do, but it might work. Oh gosh, I fell. Oh! The world's exploding. Or the universe is. Alright, I don't think it's gonna work. Dagnabbit. I want to find out about this stuff. I need more time. Yeah, I feel like I have to just like... I have to get up here when the tornado is doing something. It's hard. Well, goodbye, cruel world. No, so close. I hate this game. Well. So that's the mask that's recording all of my memories. So 22 minutes after I wake up, the sun explodes. It goes supernova. So it's not good for the solar system when that happens. Yeah, they've created an experiment that has created a time loop. So it looks like we got all the information there, but I think there's still more information. Huh. So yeah, we really need to get inside the Ash Twin project. But I think we can only maybe do that with some special stuff. I do want to go in and see what that last I do want to see what that last, we're 11 kilometers away. I want to see what that last whatchamacallit is. It is, yes. So I think we have to wait and get hit by a tornado. Hey, there's like a little piece of dark bramble. We should honestly probably check this out too. I don't want to. We probably should, yeah. I actually don't know how much we can do here. Oh, are we? Alright, we're getting launched into space already, I guess. We need to check this out though. We got a short amount of time now. Oops. Wait, we got launched again? Oh my gosh. Alright, so you have to be careful. Don't go that way. That's where the ghost matter is. No ghost matter over here. You can go this way. More stuff over there. So we have to go over there. Yeah, there was a dark bramble seed here. That's where the vessel crashed. You can see more ghost matter, so we don't want to go those ways. This way is safe. Ooh, a little jellyfish here. Can we use you at all? I don't see how. I don't see how we can do anything here. Because we can't go there. Oh, there's something here. Trip number 4, entry whatever, crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Aha, all the way down to the core. Oh, this is the log of Feldspar, who is supposed to be the legendary pilot. Okay. He wasn't electrocuted, so we get some information about the electrical field here, I think. So yeah, he's trying to do something everywhere. And Dark Bramble was the last thing he did, which is where he disappeared to. He still is alive, we think, but we can't hear from him. He did make it down to the core. I don't think it's going to tell us how. It says brute force is not the answer. That's our hint. Oops, I did not want to doze. No, no, no. You guys like marshmallows like this? Oh. Oh, I guess there's some information here. But I don't know how much. I'm really curious about getting information about these jellyfish. We're just taking a bunch of pictures because our picture thing can tell us when there's ghost matter. But this is not gonna work. This is how we die. Let's not do that. And I think we're good to go safely back. Yeah, so this is where we went on our first playthrough. Or our first, yeah, whatchamacallit. We died or something. We got close to dying. We got very scared. Sometimes I learn things and I go check here to see what I wrote down that I actually learned. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go. Look, it's not just a jellyfish, right? There's something else there. I feel. Interesting. Very hard for me to navigate here. The smoke is where Gabbro is, I think. Yeah, it is. There's multiple places to doze off here, which makes me think I need to be... like there's something really time reliant here. We have a giant tornado on one of the poles. Oh, hello. That's unfortunate. That's where I needed to go. It was in there. I hope it comes down in the same spot. I did great. Now I need to somehow get launched so I can read that thing up high. I think that's the only way of doing it, right? It's losing gravity in such a way. Get up there. Can't fly up there. I could shoot my... Alright, when I get up there, I can see... Alright, there's something to read up there. But is there really no better thing to do than just wait to lose gravity? That seems like a stupid plan. Like, hopefully it works. Tried cheesing it. Yeah, I can do it this way. No, not even close. Oh, ow. We're almost dead. But do I go heal? If I go heal, then I might miss the tornado. But it'd be really sad if I just died, so we'll go heal. Okay, ready? I think it's coming. We'll be on the lookout. Alright, this is boring. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be furious. Okay. Coming, it's coming. Maybe not. The dork, know any jokes? They need a place to nap in here. I haven't even been told that there's something useful here. But there's a message up there that I want to read. The cyclone came like, well, less than 22 minutes. I'll tell you that. All right, that's a cyclone, right? We can hear it. Oh yeah, here it is, here it is. All right, ready? Our foolproof plan is gonna work. We got launched in. Now there's 0G. There's 0G. And boom, baby. Boom. Now we wait to land and we go read the stuff. I'm too smart, man. Too smart. There was 11 G's at one point. That's nuts. All right, what's my reward? What's my reward for this being smart? I can't read that. There's water on my screen. Sending a being's memory back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time. Oh my gosh, you just got philosophizing here. Alright. Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. There's nothing useful in here. It's just plot. I knew that. I knew there was nothing useful in here because if there was, my computer screen would have said there's something more to explore here. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. We just wasted all that time for nothing. Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna go underneath again. So we're gonna look for the one that's going to the right. Is this one? Gonna go underwater again. Take me down, buddy. So here's what I'm thinking. I have two ideas. Well, I have a couple ideas, but here I have two ideas. One of my ideas is what if my ship can't get through, but I can get through by myself? Now, if this does not work, do you know what's gonna happen? I probably die. Actually, hold on. I have a better idea. Let's not do that first. That's scary. That's scary. Let's not do that. Hey, my ship just moved. We are going to get in with the jellyfish. I think that's the hint. We have to use the jellyfish. The jellyfish are going inside and outside of this thing. So we're gonna get in through one of the jellyfish. Surely the jellyfish is not going to zap me. All right. It was an idea. What if we look at this giant vortex? What's here in this giant vortex on the pole? Can we get underneath here? I don't think so. What if we just go a little bit above the surface here? Are we inside of vortex? Ooh, we are. Yeah, this is the portal. The portal is being disguised as a vortex. Okay. This is promising. How are we doing on time? Alright, we got like 10 minutes left or something. We do know that they disguised all of the towers on the different planets as things on that planet. So like the Timber's Hearth one is disguised as a geyser. Oh my gosh, that is a giant like astral projection area. That's what it looks like. Or maybe like some warp system, I don't know. We'll worry about that later. Surely we're not going to waste all of our fuel just going faster. That would be stupid. Oh my gosh, this is a long corridor. Oh my gosh, we are about to get something good, I can tell you that much. Be welcome to this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or first quantum journey. We're trying to get onto the quantum moon. So Kendra did not like how much they used the word quantum in this game. Ooh, we are getting beamed up. Spooky. Something big's gonna happen here for sure. Mark my words. Enter this place without friends. These are lessons to learn for yourself. Alright, you guys are gonna have to log off. Do you think all these plants are related to the dark bramble? What do you think would happen if I jump off this tower? A little intrusive thought for you. Alright, well, let's go inside the door. Okay, we are in it. I'd find a secret. Seek the Wandering Arch. I did that. Did I not? Was the Wandering Arch not just the factory for the statues? Oh. No, it's that arch, but presumably that arch is going to move. Yep. It's going to move every time I lose sight of it. The plan, of course, is to not lose sight of it. Because if you do, it will move. This is maybe going to teach us how to get into the quantum moon. And here's the rock that's on here. So this thing is going to teleport every time we're not looking at it. Okay, hello. I think I'm ready to just go down some more though. What's in the next room? More instructions, please. Observe. Oh, this is very, very important. Observing a quantum object and observing the image of a quantum object are the same. So if I'm worried about losing sight of something, I could just have a picture of it and looking at the picture of the thing. So I can hold things in place with pictures. That's something I did not know. Excellent. Oh. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, right. I'm supposed to go into the arch. And so it's teaching me, right? We got a little tutorial right here. Hey, Andrew. I wouldn't say best game of all time. I would say a very, very good game. One of my favorites so far. Nice. That is very useful. We're writing that down. We have some notes. I've been taking some notes for this game. Like tracking the things that I want to do, tracking some thoughts. I don't think we need this very much anymore. Some of the stuff. I was tracking some images because I had some trouble. Like here's the image for the eye. Here's the image for the Ash Twin project. Here's the image for Timber Hearth. But now I kind of know those. Like I know it tracks some stuff for you, but anyway. It's like very genre dependent too, right? I feel like enjoying this game requires, I need to remember to pause it when I'm talking, otherwise I'm just gonna blow up. I feel like enjoying this game requires a certain love for mystery and puzzles and stuff like that. And I love reading books, like sci-fi and fantasy books. And this really just feels like a book to me. It's like one of those choose your own adventure books, kind of. It's like a mystery novel, but you actually get to control what you investigate, which is very cool. And presumably one could beat this game. Oh no! We're out of time! No! The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. But maybe we can make them meet. We need to hold one into place and move the other. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I just know I'm panicked and about to die. And I'm stuck. And don't know what's happening. This is a disaster. Maybe I can like observe one of the locations. Oh no, that's interesting. Even though I had a picture here, it still moved to it. So long, my friends. I can't think when the sun is exploding. Oh my gosh. I guess we gotta go back there. Finish a little tutorial on how to get to the quantum moon, because it feels like a tutorial. I mean, it's explicitly a plot tutorial, right? It's like teaching Nomai or whatever. Maybe it's made for me, I don't know. Maybe that's just the human in me saying that everything that exists in this world was specifically crafted for me. Alright, which way are you getting shot this time, Cannon? I'm gonna zoom in on these other guys sometimes. I was told to like look at this stuff. I don't know, I haven't put that together yet. Alright, we're going back. There's lots of things to do, but we're going back. Really quickly, before we do, we see if we missed anything. Tower of Quantum Trials. Held knowledge and Nomai needed to make their quantum journey. And then yeah, it's right. Writing down the important things. We're gonna go back. We're gonna get more information. We're gonna go to Giant's Deep. Blast off. We're 11 kilometers away. We'll slow down when we're at 6 kilometers away. It always makes me nervous. I feel like my estimates are always bad. No, I think the estimate was good. That's a little terrifying. Now look at the one going to the right. Is it always the same one? Hello. Push me under, please. Lovely. Then we go to the North Pole, which I totally know where the North Pole is right now. Oh, the classic, Andrew. Alright, I feel like I need a better plan. I think it's that, though. Math Academy? I'm not familiar with Math Academy. I know what Khan Academy is. I think I can just fly to the top of this. Take a little shortcut. Surely this will work. You know what? If this gets me killed, I'm gonna be furious. Sure, but surely this will work. It's a shortcut. Alright. This seems pretty stupid. Whatever. Whee! Alright, we're fine, guys. We're fine. So the shortcut didn't work, but... Oh, and surely we're not stuck. Right, surely we can get... Surely we can get it back in here, right? Should have done better scouting. Alright, we're not stuck. Our ship might... we can't get back to our ship, actually. So... there's a small issue there. And we're burning all of our fuel. I'm sure it's fine. Also, did we even have to go under, or could we? I think we could have actually, I don't think this is a real cyclone. I think we could have just gone through the top of it. Let's remember that for next time. All right. Now, hopefully we can finish this before dying. We still have this puzzle, and we can just pause the game, but I feel like that's cheating. Wait, are we going in circles? No, okay. We're back here. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet, but we need them to meet. And we do that by holding the arch in place. Oh gosh. Wait a minute. We have to hold both of them in place. Great. We're doing fine. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Okay. I see. So we need to get these in a useful spot. Actually, specifically, we actually only want to see the top one on the picture. And then we want to fix that in place. The bottom one's not moving. Will this work? Oh, we forgot to get it in a picture. Wait, which way's up, guys? Alright, we got it. We now have an understanding of how to work with these little guys. And now we're gonna get some more information here. Any scrolls? Alright, there's still the quantum rock. That's the entrance. I forgot what this is a sign for. This is why I was supposed to write those things down. Oh, is that the vessel maybe? Congratulations, you learned it. The other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. I feel like I haven't learned that much from the other shards. One of them, actually that's not true. I did learn from one of the shards that I can teleport if I'm on something, if I make it dark. It's one of the lessons I remember learning. Okay. Pretty sure that's all there is here, and I can just leave. The rock is here. I don't think I want to do anything with it. Goodbye, bye. Now we are in, I will say we are in a bit of a pickle. Again, there's that same symbol. We can't get to our ship. So. That's a problem. Ship is up there. I have a couple solutions to this problem. I won't say any of those solutions are great. Alright, is this actually a cyclone, and will it launch me up? Okay, it is a cyclone. It does launch me up. Not launch me where I needed to go. Beam me up to my ship, please. Does not seem like it's gonna work. I can't go down. Oh, we may have gotten ourselves into a real pickle here. Don't worry. We'll fix it. It's his ship. We found Gabbro's ship. Only I could fly his ship. Great. All right. I'm pretty sure you can just restart. You don't lose any saved progress. Like restart the day. But I'm not about that. No time like the present. Hey Gabbro, I found your ship. Alright. Just a little quick travel. No harm, no foul. Alright, we're gonna try to land on the quantum moon by taking a picture of it. Huh. That didn't count as learning anything new? Yeah, we've gone to all the quantums now, right? In the grove. Not that interesting. Yeah, whatever. Surely this will work. Where's the moon? And will it stay there? The answer seems to be no. Classic. Probably not here anymore either. I need to find a better way of getting to this thing. Brittle hollow. Maybe. But not anymore. Hourglass twins. Not anymore. Obnoxious. Undark bramble. Not anymore. I feel like I had a better way of doing this before. On Giant's Deep. But not anymore. There it is. Oh gosh, it is very far away. But I've got it in my sights. Oh gosh, no! October! Alright, still here. My cat. She's trying to take control. Trying to take control of my spaceship. Oh, she's immediately back. All right, here's the plan. We're gonna get a picture of this moon. And then we're gonna land on it. And we're gonna turn off the lights and teleport with it. Huh. No, no, gosh, no, I'm not ready yet. Oh, wait. Oh, if I buckle up, I see I can't. Alright, I have a picture of it. We're looking at the picture of it, so it can't disappear. Oh my gosh. So we're on the quantum moon right now, right? And it's dark brambly. So we should. So now we want to teleport with it. So we're gonna turn off the lights. And remove the screenshot. Now we're gonna see where... What? What just happened? Something went wrong with our plan, guys. I think we had a great plan, but dude, imagine you're doing science and all of a sudden your neck just snaps. That's a bummer. Wait, it said it's on Brittle Hollow, but there's really got to be a better way of narrowing this thing's position down. There you are. There you are. Emergency scout recall activated. I lost my picture. There's the picture. We go inside. Oh. We go somewhere different now. Oh. When we go to the quantum moon, it takes us somewhere based on the planet it's orbiting. That's why last time we got into like Dark Bramble. That's a Nomai. Hopefully when we stop looking at the picture, we don't die again. Hey, we're not dead. I hope that guy's not dead. Looks a little dead. Hold on, Kendra got home. Okay, guys, I don't see anything useful here. This is my scout, right? Yeah. Alright, we need the shrine to be on the North Pole or something. We get to the 6th location. We're on the South Pole. Let's try to get to the North Pole somehow. We hit something. Oh, that's not good, guys. I think we just died again. I think something bad happened. Oh, there's another ship here. That's interesting. Please tell me something useful. Alright, somebody has just gotten to the quantum moon for the first time. Shuttle was on the South Pole, so we need to go on foot to the North Pole. You always show up to the South Pole. North Pole is maybe a cyclone, like it was on the Giant's Deep. Interesting. Oh! I messed up. I think. Because I just sucked myself back to Brittle's Hollow. And I don't think I can get back. With the gravity cannon. I didn't realize this was the same shuttle. I don't know anything about the gravity cannon yet, really. Well, there's my quantum moon. Go get it. Surely I have enough fuel, and this is not super stupid. And I won't disappear into the sun. Or die. My ship's not going to be there though, because this is the Brittle's Hollow quantum moon. Really, I'm not gonna die here, right? I'm not approaching way too fast. Oh dear. Alright, well, live and learn. I'm pretty good at not approaching too fast when I'm in my ship. Less good when I lost my ship. Go down with the ship, am I right? Alright, I think we can figure this out. I think we can figure this out. I'm sure I have plenty of new revelations I got by cracking my head open on a moon. What's funny is that... Oh, we do. We got new revelation. Yeah, gravity cannon. Yeah, I learned about that. I did recall I know my shuttle from the quantum moon. I don't think I necessarily wanted that to happen though. Or maybe I did, I don't know. So there's a shrine on the quantum moon. It's probably on the North Pole. We need the shrine to be on the North Pole to go to the 6th location. So we're gonna go to the quantum moon again. Somewhere else in the town now. I don't know how much it matters where we're at. That's quantum moon, right? Right, hold up. I'm doing too many things at once. But we've got it this time. I can fly a ship. I don't know if I need a good picture or not, but I don't think I do. Alright, we're good to go. Oh, hey. Maybe we're not good to go. Okay, okay. Make the journey on foot this time. Oh dear. Hold on. I'm a little nervous about going through that cloud. There's a shuttle. Kind of seems like I have to. Presumably this is the same shuttle, right? Wait, the shuttle moved? Everything's moving? Presumably it's the same shuttle. We're not gonna move this time. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. My gut was correct. My ship. I mean, we could go under the surface again, but we've already done that. Gosh dang it. How are we supposed to get to the North Pole? Wait, it does say my ship exists. Right? Because my ship's there. I don't know if that's true though. Alright, well. Wait. Oh, is this... Oh, everything's freezing up. Wait, what? Wait, we're out of orbit. Is this a bug or is this true? Huh? Okay, normally I don't want any spoilers or hints, but can someone tell me whether this is actually supposed to happen in the game? The interloper is stuck. Like, it's not orbiting or anything. It's a bug? Okay, that's what I thought. Because I know weird things happen in the game, but I feel like they would be different than this. Alright, well, I don't want to just, like, waste my time on... Are we dead? Oh, no, I'm not dead. I kind of wanted to die, actually. Smooth, happy landing. Yeah. You know it. I'm healing. Alright. I don't want to just only look at the quantum moon today, but I want to figure this out. And if I don't figure it out soon, I want to look at Ash Twin near the end. But I'm getting a little annoyed by this moon, so I think that's a good sign. If you're getting annoyed by something, you should probably move on soon. You can always come back to it later. I think the main thing is to just be careful, not just do things willy-nilly. If you do things willy-nilly, you're gonna... If you do things willy-nilly, you're just gonna waste time. Alright. If you were a quantum moon, where would you be? Oh gosh, you're on Dark Bramble. I don't really want to go to the Dark Bramble quantum moon. Go somewhere else. Okay, it's not there anymore. Alright, here you are. So this is a good enough picture. We always land in the South Pole. We have to get to the North Pole by foot. There's always the ship. There might always be the dead guy too. And we can't get into Fogland. That's where we leave it. But we can't quite seem to get to the North Pole either. There's always this tower. Is this the shrine? The shrine's supposed to help me somehow, right? Oh, I can go inside the shrine. This tells you where the moon is at. The 6th location is apparently the Eye. Currently it is at Brittle Hollow. And let's turn on our flashlight. I see, we can go wherever we want. Oh, we're at the Eye. That sounds neat. was supposed to be more complicated to do this. Welp. Maybe it is. That's pretty funny. Alright. We need to be in the north. We need to be in the north. What does this do? Ooh, lights on. Recall the rule of the sixth location. I know the shrine has to be on the north pole of the quantum moon, which we are certainly not. But maybe we can get to the North Pole, probably by tracking our position on the left. Quantum entanglement. Yeah, you warp with the lights off. Quantum imaging. You can freeze it in place with the picture. And then, yeah. Okay, so we need to turn off the lights. And then, I don't know if it... And then turn it on. I don't think we're traveling. We're going to different planets, but we're not going to different parts. Then the question is, like, which of these planets helps me get to the North Pole? I'm not... Yeah, because this is going to be... I'm not going to be able to go through that. If I try, I'm just going to get screwed. But luckily... Right, this thing is moving. This shrine is moving. So, like, it's definitely reminding me, right? We got a puzzle here, and it's telling me to be smart. Like, right? It's specifically telling me to remember 3 things. Right? So this is how I warp with something. The lights off. We're already using that to go to different versions of the quantum moon. It says I've already done that. Like, maybe these things get used twice, but... So what I'm wondering is, right, is it impossible, like, on every single one of these to get to... Is there always something stopping me from getting to the North Pole? Let's go to Timber Hearth, I guess. And by the way, we are running out of time. So it moves when we're not looking at it, so... Well. Oh, are we screwed here? Whole thing is a quantum moon, that's not useful. Because I don't think it's coming back. Okay, it came back. Dark Bramble? I don't want to go to Dark Bramble, man. We can always take a picture of it. But isn't this how I die? These spikes are huge. Can I fit? Yeah, like, I don't think it's gonna ever let me just walk to the middle of this. So, like, we're clearly missing something very important. And I think this might be something to ruminate on outside of the game itself. And like, what's the point of this? Like, I think maybe we need to look back at the gravity cannon. Or like, I think we might be missing more information to make this journey. This seems like a pretty... like, colossal undertaking. Many, many threads are all leading us here. Like, we haven't explored this one yet, but like... oh yeah, we have. I wonder if this one changes over time like the sand normally does. So I have no clue what happened to my ship. I don't know, kind of stumped for now. That's interesting. Yeah, I think it'll take more time to figure this out. Like, this is certainly gonna get me killed, right? Either be useless or get me killed. Yeah, we can just recall it. Oh. Interesting. Well, this is the place I want to go anyway, so. Who needs a ship? Am I right? Might be hard to navigate to. Oh yeah. Ow. Hard indeed. Well, for another time. How do I actually, like, get... I don't think I can actually get to the Ash Twin without my... Are these minutes or seconds? They must be minutes. I don't know. No, it is actually seconds. Seconds and minutes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want to check out the core here, but I just don't see how I can get there. There's not much I can do here because the sand's kind of filled everything. Yeah. I wish I could. I'm in a time loop. Nothing costs nothing. The sun is really close. That seems unhealthy. Oh. Maybe I can get out of orbit here. I don't have much. I think maybe I could have. Maybe not now, because that will kill me. Yeah, it's that core. That's where I need to go. Okay. Oh, I can get there, but the problem is I'm out of fuel. Oh dear. Uh-oh. That's where I'm trying to go. In here. Oh wait, no, that's just an elevator. We're curious about the core of this thing. The end of time is almost here. Oh, I think we are on the core. Guys. I don't really have any air. No air, no fuel. Oh no. No, we're out of air. What a disaster. Today, I played this game for 2 hours. What did I learn? Just die, 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 die. We did figure out something with the quantum moon. We're gonna need some more. We're gonna need some more information. I need more. Alright. Alright, we're pretty much done. We're just gonna collect our notes. decide what we're gonna do next time, what our future strategy is. Alright, we did learn something about the quantum shrine or something? I don't know. There's a shrine, and that's what it says. Oh, apparently the 6 is not the eye. Or maybe it is, I don't know. The shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Which makes me really feel like I'm supposed to be warping the shrine around. But I feel like the shrine wasn't getting warped. Maybe it's the shuttle that can get warped? I don't know. Because we can't walk to the North Pole, which means we must like warp to the North Pole somehow. So we need to do this. No, but we should be able to warp it while we're inside of it. Maybe we need to touch it on the outside. Maybe being on the inside is what warps it from planet to planet, but within the moon itself, we can do that from the outside, but I don't know. I think there's too much light. We still can't quite get to the vessel in Bramble yet either. But yeah, we have a lot to explore still, like there's certainly a lot to still do. What am I interested in for next time? There's still more at the orbital probe cannon, but I haven't found, I don't know where that's going to be, and that's a little annoying. I thought I'd be able to find more there too at the Ash Twin project. I'm curious on how to get to the sun station. I always just die when I try to do that. Well, it's related to Sunless City, so maybe I should get more information about that. So next time, right, we can... I don't think this stuff's useful anymore. We can look more on the quantum moon next time. We can explore Sunless City, or try to get to Ash Twin near end of cycle. It's interesting how we don't have many connections to this stuff yet. Or the Hanging City. That's probably there's a lot there actually. Hanging City, north of Rebeck's campsite. That's on Brittle Hollow, right? Yeah, we should check that out, honestly. I thought I already explored Hanging City, but apparently not. And then one more thing that's interesting is, again, I haven't done really anything with the gravity cannon. Where is that? Actually, I should be able to look at it from here, right? We have this thing over here. I don't know, it says I've done everything. Kind of launches things out and can recall things too. Yeah, we actually have figured out a lot of things. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.